Hello and welcome to News Across Nigeria, where we tell you what's happening currently across the Nigerian Federation from the north, south, east and the west. I'm Olumide Macaulay. Thank you so much for joining us. We begin in the north-central region of the country, and a four-story building has collapsed in Gwarinpa Estate in Abuja, the nation's capital. Rescue efforts are said to be presently continuing with the men of the Red Cross, the National Emergency Management Agency, and security operatives involved. It's not clear the number of people in the building before the collapse, but 2 people are said to be trapped in the rubble. This is the second building collapse in Abuja. In about 1 week, last Wednesday, a building also came down in Akpo Mechanic Village.
Not funny. This is Teni.
The house is in the Gwarinpa district of the Federal Capital Territory. 6 people have been rescued from the rubble and 2 others are still trapped. Rescue effort is still ongoing as the Director General of the FCT Emergency Management Agency, Mr. Abbas, believes that the 2 persons still trapped are still alive. The acting coordinator of the Abuja Metropolitan Management Council, Majia Sefiat Umar, explained that the building was standing on a floodplain when it collapsed. She blamed the Federal Housing Authority for giving the approval for the construction of the building. Now, the Federal Housing Authority is the manager of the Gwarinpa Housing Estate. Already the Minister of the FCT, Alhaji Muhammad Bello, has ordered an investigation into the matter.
From there, critically acclaimed British international music star, Irish international music star, I shall say, Bono, from the renowned music band U2, is in Nigeria for the second time in 2 years to promote his philanthropic activity through the non-profit organization One Campaign. One, as the organization is simply known, begins a fresh Make Nigeria Stronger campaign, which aims at promoting transparency in government with the hope of reducing poverty in Africa. We do, however, warn that the report contains flash photography and viewers' discretion is advised.
Struggling they've had their country stolen from them, and I meet girls like this and I see what Boko Haram looked like. I hold a malnourished child whose pigmentation of the hair is changing color, and I see what Boko Haram looks like. It's ugly. It's an ugly ideology, and it's taking this beautiful part of the world to really be strong, to fight back against it. And I'm just here to salute and see if I can be useful. The One Campaign has 7 million members, but 2.3 million of them are in Nigeria. So sign up, the One Campaign.
We're actually very, very satisfied, and you can actually see the challenges here are very, very, very enormous. And there's nothing that we can do apart from continuously helping the government to make sure that things are put right. But this is a very long journey, and I think it is good if we in Nigeria, the government will have a Marshall Plan for Northeast, because it's not just giving them food or clothing or, making sure that they go to school. We have to start their lives, they have to really start right from the scratch. So we'll continue to push, we'll continue to solicit for more money to be, given for these IDPs. You're talking about 2.3 million people, we will continue to do our best.
The chairman of the Dangote Group, Alhaji Aliko Dangote, and Bono, the Irish superstar in Borno State, visiting the internally displaced persons. And to our story concerning the tragic collapse of a building in Abuja. And we're going to give you an update on what's happening right now as we speak to a rescue coordinator, NEMA in Abuja, Mr. Ishaya Chonoko. If you're with me, how are the rescue operations going now?
The search and rescue operation is still ongoing. So far, we have been able to rescue 6 people alive, and they are all stabilized. They are taken to Guarimpa General, and they are there. We still, from the information we gather, that we are still expecting that 2 people are inside the rubble. So the search and rescue operation is ongoing.
Yes, Mr. Chinoko, we have been reporting that 2 people are trapped in the rubble. You haven't been able to bring them out? You don't know what's their status right now?
That's what I have said. That so far, for the information we have gathered, for the people who were eyewitnesses, said 8 people are inside the collapsed building. So far, like I said, 6 people were rescued out alive. So we are still on with the search and rescue operations and trying to see if we can bring the remaining 2 alive.
Tell us about this building, Mr. Chinoko. What sort of building is it? Is it a commercial building? What sort of area is that the building is in?
I cannot say precisely. All I know is that about 3-story building, which is still under construction.
Okay, it's a building that is under construction.
It's a building that is under construction.
Is that in a residential area or it's in a commercial area?
It looks like a commercial area anyway.
Okay, so there's no danger that the collapse could affect other buildings. From what I see that we're showing our viewers now, there's a lot of land around that building that seems to be vacant.
Honestly, there is that danger that the next building close to the building that collapsed might likely be affected.
Yes, okay, so that's why I was trying to verify from you what sort of area that building is in. Now, but you've told us that there are no fatalities pending when these remaining people who are trapped in that rubble are rescued. What can you tell us of the kind of operation is going to be? Are they going to dig through physically to get to them under that rubble? Can you give us an idea of what happens in this sort of emergency?
Well, like I said, those who were rescued, especially when the incident were rescued alive. And at about 2 hours ago, we were able to remove one of them alive, and by now, like I'm saying, we start life. So we are hoping that as we continue the search and rescue, we may be able to bring out the remaining 2 alive, and that is our wish.
We certainly hope that you can bring out those people alive. But what we're also asking is that as the efforts continue to bring out those people, at what stage, we know that it's early yet, but do you have any ideas as a hint to what could have caused the collapse? You've told us that the building is one under construction.
Maybe that you could ask people from the development control. What I'm here for is search and rescue operation mission. I think the development control are in the better position to check what might be the cause of the collapse.
A very quick final question, Mr. Ishaya. Is there any danger that the heavy equipment that they're using to move the debris that we're seeing now could impinge on the rescue of these 2 people that are left trapped?
We are taking our time and taking every precaution necessary to see that we got them alive, just like we got others alive by the grace of God.
Thank you very much for speaking with us. And we'll also, Channel Television also will keep you updated on this rescue effort that is going on in Abuja concerning a building that collapsed, where the rescue coordinator we've just been speaking with says 6 people have been rescued alive and 2 more, as at the time of my speaking with him now, are still trapped in that rubble. You're watching News Across Nigeria. Coming up, we'll be turning our attention to cross-river states and power generation. Stay with us.